Davis Garcia 2, the rematch?
It all depends. I mean, because, you know, it's up to them two.
Right.
Still a big money fight.
Huge.
It was a hell of a fight. First fight. Like I said, it was a minor setback, but a major comeback in his last fight.
Right.
Hot back, made some millions, enjoying life, living life.
Gervonta Tank AV is back in the headlines, and this time, it's massive. Following his controversial fight against Lamont Roach, which ended in a majority draw, Tank has bounced back with a staggering $150 million deal for a rematch with Turki Alalshikh. The stakes couldn't be higher, and fans are already buzzing about what could be the fight of his career. Meanwhile, Floyd Mayweather has finally weighed in, and he's not holding back. Their ongoing feud has reignited, with Mayweather's response making waves across the boxing world. But that's not all. The Ryan Garcia drama has taken a wild twist, further raising tensions. This mega deal is setting up one of the most electrifying clashes in boxing history. Buckle up. It's about to get intense.
Tank got his followers from kicking. Ryan Garcia got his followers from YouTubers. There's a difference. So you want to be a YouTuber or you want to be a fighter? Tank is a fighter.
First things first, Floyd Mayweather's reaction. You know Floyd, he's never shy about speaking his mind, especially when it involves his former protege. This time, he had plenty to say. Mayweather wasn't just surprised by Gervonta Tank AV's jaw-dropping $150 million deal with Turki Alalshikh. He was outright shocked. Coming right after Tank's controversial draw with Lamont Roach, Floyd didn't hold back, delivering a brutal response. With their long-standing feud already bubbling, this latest move has only poured fuel on the fire. And trust me, things are just heating up. Let's dive into what's really going down.
Fight Ryan again. If they know on some whole shit, I text that ass again. Tell them boys to give me 150 M's. I'm coming. You know what I mean? When I start screaming out that, yeah, niggas start talking that, stop it, knock it off, cuz. Stop it. Tell them to send that bag, and I'm coming.
According to Floyd Mayweather, while the $150 million deal is undeniably huge, it might be too much, too soon for Gervonta Tank AV. In classic Floyd fashion, he didn't mince words, hinting that Tank may not be ready for the intense pressure and spotlight that comes with such a massive contract. After Tank's grueling fight with Lamont Roach, Floyd thinks he should prioritize sharpening his skills rather than rushing into a high-stakes rematch. But with $150 million on the line, can Tank really afford to turn back now?
Everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fight, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million?
If you know Floyd Mayweather, you know he's all about the money fights, hence the nickname Money Mayweather. He's a master of the game and has always encouraged fighters to chase big paydays and secure their financial futures while taking smart, high-stakes bouts. However, despite his usual stance, Floyd's reaction to Gervonta Tank AV's $150 million deal is surprisingly different. Rather than celebrating the milestone, he's questioning whether Tank is truly ready for the pressure and spotlight that come with such a massive payday. So what's really driving Floyd's concern this time? Let's break it all down.
It always comes to money.
But why not? I mean, everything you got don't cost money. Everything you do costs money.
Is that how you measure your success?
No. Me, I'm loyal and honest. And I'm a good person. And I call a spade a spade. Money don't make me, I make money. Without money, I'll be...
Hold up. Floyd Mayweather's reaction this time was straight up savage. Instead of applauding Gervonta Tank AV for securing the bag, Floyd threw serious shade. Why? Because of their long-standing beef. The history, the fallout, and their public back and forths. It all adds up. To Floyd, this wasn't just a win for Tank. It felt like a calculated power move, a message. His reaction seemed driven by a mix of pride, disappointment, and, let's be honest, maybe even a touch of jealousy. Floyd hinted that Tank might be biting off more than he can chew and suggested that the $150 million deal could be more about hype than real substance. And let's not forget, Floyd loves being in control. Watching his former protege make such a massive move without his involvement, that's got to sting, and it shows.
He's crazy. He's crazy. Talk about rematch. He said I was the best at 135 to 42. He said that. Say he won't fight me again. I'll kick his ass again.
Ryan? He's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Talking about a rematch, saying I'm the best at 135 to 140. Yeah, he said it. Now he wants to fight me again. I'll kick his ass again. Let's rewind to the moment that rocked the boxing world. Gervonta Davis dropping a bombshell about his $150 million deal during an Instagram live stream. That's right, Tank went live, casually chatting with fans, and then, bam, he revealed he'd secure a massive deal with none other than Turki Alalshikh. The news spread like wildfire, and fans instantly began speculating about what this meant for Tank's career and the electrifying matchups on the horizon.
Ryan again. And then on some host, I text that ass again. Tell them boys to give me 150 M's. I'm coming. You know what I mean? When I start streaming out that, yeah, and that, stop it, knock it off, cuz. Stop it. Tell them to send that bag, and I'm coming. And
Tank said, and I quote, "I'll tax that again. Tell them boys to give me 150 mil. I'm coming." For those who don't know, Turki Alalshikh is a powerhouse in sports promotion, especially in Saudi Arabia. Known for organizing massive events and sparing no expense, his involvement takes this deal to another level. This isn't just another fight. It's shaping up to be a global spectacle. We're talking about a historic event that could redefine the boxing world on an unprecedented scale.
going out on 3 fights. You know the last 2 fights you want to go out on?
Yeah, this
The last fight?
The last fight you want to go out on. Like, who? Do you have anybody in mind?
I'm saying, no, I don't have my name right now. But I got somebody I want to call out after this fight.
You said you got somebody you want to call out after this fight? Who was that?
I'm not going to tell you.
Somebody asked Lomachenko.
Turkey said he got your 2 Ferraris ready. What you think about that? Turkey said he got your 2 Ferraris ready.
I need 3 now.
You can't mention Gervonta Davis without bringing up the drama with Ryan Garcia. Their first fight was a blockbuster, with intense buildup as both fighters traded jabs on social media, in interviews, and face-to-face. The showdown didn't disappoint, ending with Tank's dramatic knockout victory. But that win didn't settle their rivalry. It only added more fuel to the fire.
Ryan, you still want an exhibition fight? Ryan, you still want an exhibition?
Yeah, of course, yeah. I'm obligated to fight in Japan, so I'm ready to do that too.
Yeah, ready you get.
My top is a big mentally all this time. It's been hard, man. It's tough. It's really tough.
What months can you expect?
Target date is probably in May. Yeah, May. It's freaking cold.
When do you think you could fight Haney in the rematch just left?
Ryan Garcia, never one to back down, immediately began calling for a rematch, arguing the fight was stopped too soon and that he didn't get a fair shot. Meanwhile, Gervonta Tank Davis insisted he had already proven he was the superior fighter, and saw no reason to give Ryan another chance.
In the second, I was too weak. I knew I was going to lose in the back room. I had no power. I had no mind. I was dehydrated. It was really bad. I should actually die that way. I should have hurt. I really, but God protected me because I was blistering out of my mouth. I had no spit. It was like, it hurt every day that way. I was shaking in the bed.
With fans demanding a rematch and the allure of a massive payday, it was only a matter of time before Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia would face off in the ring once more.
Gervonta Davis, I promise you, hear my words, this is my moment, this is my time, he will not beat me. There's nothing terrifying about this guy. I'm gonna beat him so easy, he's gonna be like, ooh.
With Gervonta Tank Davis's $150 million deal and Turki Alalshikh's backing, the stage is set for an epic rematch. This fight isn't just about settling the score with Ryan Garcia. It's about legacy, pride, and proving who reigns as the true king of the lightweight division. The stakes couldn't be higher. Gervonta Tank Davis's explosive power and ability to end a fight with a single punch make him a dangerous threat. But Ryan Garcia's speed, agility, and hunger for redemption mean he's entering this rematch with something to prove. Their first clash was just a preview of their potential, and the rematch promises to be even more intense. With the stakes higher than ever, this fight is shaping up to be the biggest event in boxing. Adding even more drama, Tank recently dropped a bombshell. He's planning to retire in 2025 to focus on this family.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
It's been a long time coming, with Gervonta Tank Davis teasing retirement for years. Before stepping away from the sport, Gervonta Tank Davis has already handled business against Lamont Roach, reaffirming why he's one of boxing's most dangerous fighters. But Tank's not done just yet. Now, all eyes are on what could be the biggest rematch of his career, a high-stakes showdown with Ryan Garcia. With his retirement still on the horizon, this isn't just another fight, it's a statement. And if there's one thing we know about Tank, it's that he's determined to go out with a bang.
He's going to retire at the end of next year. Do you think he has one foot out the door?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, I'm gonna just take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that or why he shouldn't be confident.
Floyd Mayweather has also weighed in on the rematch. While he's always been about securing the bag and guiding fighters toward lucrative bouts, his feelings on this fight are more complicated, given his ongoing beef with Gervonta Tank Davis. Floyd has been a bit savage about the situation, viewing the rematch as Tank's last-ditch effort to reclaim glory before retiring. And as expected, he's not holding back his opinions. But Floyd's reaction isn't just about the fight. It's personal, deeply rooted in their history and lingering tension. Let's rewind for a moment. Remember, Tank was once the crown jewel of Mayweather Promotions, a fighter Floyd saw as the future of boxing, until their relationship took a dramatic turn.
One minute.
Floyd Mayweather saw something special in Gervonta Tank Davis early on and took him under his wing. They shared a mentor-protege bond, with Floyd guiding Tank's rise to the top. But like many mentor-student relationships, things eventually soured over time.
Just stay calm. I always like to listen to Floyd when it comes to big stages like this, because he's the only one that been in my shoes and been like in these type of fights. You know what I mean? So I always try to stay close to Floyd when stuff like this happens. You know what I mean? Just to keep me humble and, you know, like have me on the right track. You know what I mean? So I always appreciate Floyd for being in my corner and having my back. Always, you know what I mean? So it's always there'll be love for.
The beef between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis began brewing when Tank voiced frustration over how his career was being managed. He felt he wasn't getting the fights or recognition he deserved. Tensions rose when Tank publicly aired his grievances, and Floyd fired back, saying Tank wasn't ready to leave his shadow. Fast forward to today, and it's clear the bad blood remains, with their rivalry still simmering beneath the surface.
Do that. A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me.
Yeah.
And I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause this week I feel like y'all got, I would say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He feel as though I'm at that point where it's gonna pass him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of this
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
it's
it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You know, he the one told Frank that I was running at 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. It's not going to hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to be with him than be cool with him, because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll picture him sit back.
All right, fight fans, let's wrap this up. The Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia rematch is shaping up to be nothing short of iconic. With Tank's retirement looming and the stakes higher than ever, this isn't just about settling old scores. It's about legacy. Throw in the wild drama, Floyd Mayweather's savage reactions, and that jaw-dropping $150 million deal with Turki Alalshikh, and you've got the makings of one of the biggest events in boxing history. Whether you're Team Tank or Team King Rye, one thing's for sure, you don't want to miss this showdown. Will Tank go out with a bang, or will Ryan finally get his redemption? Let us know what you think, and stay tuned for more boxing updates.